あああああシャマワ or おはより super かわいいゾンビアイドルクレイジーオリ練習おWelcome to the stream everyone. Selamat datang di streamnya Ori na haisin de Yokuso! Man, how long has it been since our last free talk? I feel like I only do free talk in like my membership now. Yeah. So this is like a very rare occurrence, at least to me. Let me pump up my volume a little bit. I hope this sounds better. Ush. It's her! It's me! Good morning. Hi. Hi, you freshly woken cutie zombie idol. Hello. Welcome. It's been a while on a public stream. Yeah, I know. I've only realized. Wait, let me actually check my YouTube studio. I did a lot of collabs. I did a lot of Tomodachi Live. More collabs, more Tomodachi Live. Yeah, I'm not even seeing the last time. Oh, wait, no, that's 𝓈𝓈𝓐. Last time we did a free talk was... I'm sure it wasn't too long ago. Okay, we did a free talk after HoloFest, which was on March 11th. What do you know? Udah sarapan ka, Oli? Oli, makan... Belum sih, belum makan apa-apa. Sarapan Oli hari ini adalah stream. My breakfast for today is stream. Yeah, in which, by the way, I should probably get like a translator real quick. For like the Japanese people who are watching, who knows? Yabai. Wait. Why is that showing? Oh, okay. Wait. Wait. I have so many things on my OBS. Oh shoot, it was capturing the wrong thing. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we have a translator. Cool. Oopsie daisy. OBS 大丈夫よ。ただ、翻訳マシンがなかったで、maka Nali nanti sakit. Diperhatiin gini Oli jadi ceplok-ceplok. There are only 400 people in chat. Bullcrap. No, that's pretty much accurate. Like, you guys don't need to like get mad about it because first of all, I announced the stream very late at night for most of my Zomrats. Yeah, for the people working in Asia and for the people who are in Europe. In Europe, it's like a really bad time for them, and for the people in Asia, it's still morning. And it's a weekday, so I don't think anybody will be watching my stream. I think today, most of our viewers will be from, like, America or something. Yeah. I think it's like 9 p.m. in America. I'm not sure, though. In Europe, it's like 4 to 5 a.m. Yeah, see, it's an ungodly hour, so I wouldn't blame the Europeans for not being able to come by. Hi from the Philippines, it's 10 a.m. here. Yeah, see? It's 9 a.m. in Indonesia as well. Yeah, and I would like to apologize because, you see, I might be busy tonight, which is why I'm doing a morning stream. Yeah. It's so nice to see so many people watching from all over the world, though. Thailand, Australia, Canada, Central US, Brazil. Yeah. Oh, Malaysia sama Indonesia beda cuma 1 jam. Oh, we got 4 different time zones. Right. US is pretty big that they have 4 time zones. Indonesia has 3 time zones, in which, by the way, apparently this is not common knowledge. Yeah. So, not too long ago, I collabed with Panda VTuber because we had a collab cover out. And then she just realized, yo, I just noticed that you guys have like 3 time zones. What's that about? I'm like, yeah. So Indonesia is divided into like 3 We have like east side of Indonesia, we have like the middle part of Indonesia, and we have the west side of Indonesia. And I live on the west side. I think the people who live on the middle side of Indonesia, they have like the same time zones as Malaysia and Philippines. Now we have YAPS, we have 𝓈𝓤𝓐, and 𝓈𝓤𝓐. The 𝓈𝓤𝓐 is basically the middle part. 𝓈𝓤𝓐 is the east part. Yeah. Indonesia's pretty big too. Yeah. オリタンおはより元気大丈夫イラストを見てくれてありがとういやこちらこそ作ってくれてありがとうゆっくりしてね今日はリラックス雑談だからゆっくりして Yeah. We're just going to chat today. We're just going to chill. We're just going to yap. I don't really have much to talk about today, which is why I made a Q&A in case you guys have topics you want to talk about. So, anyone who wants to suggest topics, you guys can leave it there. And we'll just use the live chat to see your replies to the said topic. How about that? Yeah, I think that's nice. This. Begitu guys. Huy. Gitu. So, WIT same time Japan? I think so. I think the east side of Indonesia is the same time as Japan, yeah. Right? It's 2 hours difference, right? 2 jam kan ya? WIT tuh. Man, I sound like a fake Indonesian. Yeah. But you know what? I have been feeling like a fake Indonesian actually. You know why? I haven't been able to tolerate spice that much. Ooh, imagine an Indonesian who doesn't eat sambal. Ooh, disgrace, man. So you see, lately, I've been eating like a bunch of ayam geprek, like a bunch of really spicy stuff. And my stomach just can't handle it. Like, my tongue can hold up to it, but my stomach is ruined. I think it's gone sensitive from the many times I went abroad last year. Yeah, my Indonesian card is revoked. It's not fun. Yeah, your taste buds change. Well, it's not more of my taste buds, it's more of my stomach because I get diarrhea every single second I eat sambal. And it's not fun. By the way, thank you so much for the gifted membership, Clemmy! Thank you, Clemmy. Nice gift. But you know what? I don't mind it now that I think about it. So, the bad news is every time I eat spicy food, I would get diarrhea. But the good news is, with diarrhea, I look good. So like, listen, I don't want you guys to follow me or take me as an example. I am like the worst example you guys can ever get. However, when I eat spicy and get diarrhea, I shit a ton, right? Like, I poop every single second I get. It's not the best daily routine. Like, I would be going to the toilet every hour. But afterwards, my hips are snatched, y'all. Like, it's like, snatch. It's like a check, you know? Yeah. So, like, it all works out. What do you mean you look good? I look good because when you have diarrhea, you kind of let everything out. And once everything is out, I look like a model, man. I look like I have hips for days. But you get dehydrated after, though. That's why I drink a lot. I even have like my own mini fridge now. I just restocked it yesterday. It's a bunch of sweets inside. I'm only going to like drink some of the fun drinks like maybe once every 3 days. Yeah. But again, I look good after diarrhea. I'm not telling you guys that you guys should get diarrhea. I'm just telling you guys that I look good when I get diarrhea. So like if we ever meet up and I look good, I probably just ate spicy food and I just had diarrhea. Speaking of, that's actually what I do. So you see, I like going out with my friends a lot. I have like a group with Muna, with Michi, with Ray, with Kana, and Reichi. And usually, when we plan our outings, when we plan on hanging out, what I do is that I would eat spicy food 3 days prior and then only wash my hair like 2 days prior. Because that's also like a factor. When I wash my hair, on the first day, my hair will look frizzy. But then my hair will look like fabulous on the second or third day. So that's like a routine that I do. Before I meet up with my friends, I get diarrhea and I only wash my hair 3 days before. Yeah. Hi, Ollie. Also, yes, diarrhea sucks. Well, I never said diarrhea sucks in particular. Ollie, hari ini aku ujian. Semangatin dong. Semangat, Sin. Jangan lupa belajar ya. Gitu. Bro got a whole calculated setup. No, for real, though. I want to look good in front of my ladies. I don't want to look like crap. Listen, those girls, all of them are like hotties, okay? We're called the hot pot hotties, I think. Because we like going for hot pot and all of us are hot. So I don't want to look like a sore thumb, okay? I gotta look good when I go out with them. Like, it came to a point where they're so hot that sometimes I have to wear like a kondangan outfit. In case you guys don't know what the kondangan outfit is, basically, whenever there's a wedding in Indonesia, you would dress to impress, right? You would be tidy, you would be wearing a dress, you'd be wearing high heels. That's the kind of fashion I go for whenever I meet up with my girls. I look like someone that's about to go to kondangan because they're just so hot. Anyways, thank you so much for the gifted membership! Akiriebek! Nice gift! Slay! Kapan toko jahit mo dibuka, wahai Ollie? Ollie kagak ada toko jahit, anjir. Fitnah dari mana lagi itu? Headcanon siapa lagi itu? Masuk-masuk dibilang toko jahit. Dari dulu kayaknya toko ramen deh. I want some of that zombie hot pot though. Hot pot's so good. I haven't had it in a while too. Yeah. Oh wait, I did had it like last week, if I remember correctly. So I go to hot pot almost every week before. Like a year ago, I would constantly go to hot pot anytime I get. But I've been so busy, I haven't been able to. And last week, I just went to hot pot. And all of the employees were so happy. They were like, oh, you're finally back. We thought you hated us. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who says that to a customer? You guys sound like me. The employees welcomed me. They're like, oh my God, you're finally back. We really thought that you, I don't know, decided that you don't like hot pot anymore. They love me. They do. It's a perfect match in heaven. Yeah, I ate there and, you know, they were serving me with like all of these extras. They even cut fruit that they only usually give to like customers with birthdays. Listen, I don't even like fruit, but they missed me so much that they decided to like make a concussion of like a goose, but it's a watermelon. Do you guys get it? Yeah, I was given special treatment. Yeah. I even got a goodie bag, and mind you, the goodie bag is actually so heavy. So the hot pot place that I go to, sometimes they would give like goodie bags to customers. There would be like snacks, whatnot. I usually get goodie bags even before. I get like tiny goodie bags from them before as well. But this time, since they all missed me so much, oh man, they gave me 3 puddings. And like a big bag of snacks. Yeah. Setara na sa ba prioritas ka? Wanyay! 3 puddings, holy yeah! Cause you see, whenever they hand over like goodie bags with snacks in it, it would be so light. it'll be like you're not carrying anything because those snacks are really, really, really light. This time I got like a very big bag, and I kid you not, must have been like half a kilo or something. I felt the weight. I feel like I was lifting back in the gym. Wow. Yeah. Loyalty pay up real good. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. The snacks they don't usually give. I know they don't give pudding, but they gave me pudding. So you know what? I have special privileges whenever I go to Hot Pot. And you know, I like flexing that to my friends too. Yeah. Sometimes when I go out for Hot Pot with my friends, I would get them like private rooms because I am that VVIP girly. It feels nice to flex. They're giving the big goodie bag like this girl looks like she's been shitting. Stop. Yeah. Gitu deh. Anyways, let me check out the questions. Let's see what we have. Did you get any lobsters? No. I got a lobster last week, I think. But I haven't gone for lobsters this week. Well, I mean, it's only like Tuesday, so like, you know. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted membership! D2P Kureiji! Nice gift! Yeah. Lobster balls are the best. I don't know. I like lobster when it's at its raw form. You get me? I like it when you just cook it and then you just cut it in half or like cut it into like 6 pieces. I don't really like it when lobster is processed too much. Yeah. I don't like shredded lobster. I don't like lobster rolls. I don't like lobsters that are fried. No. I like it when it's in its peak form. And then I just, you know, bite it through like a wild animal. A bit raw flavors? Yeah, it's the raw flavors that makes the lobster. Anything more than it just tastes like, I don't know, fake crab. Yeah. Nita. Butter or no butter? Okay, so like, I'm Indonesian. Butter is very expensive for us. I usually eat it with like Indonesian sauce. There's like, tim bawang, which is like garlic stir fry, I guess. And then there's like saus padang, which is padang sauce. Padang sauce is kind of like sweet and tangy and flavorful and a little bit spicy. And I once ate like black pepper lobster, but it wasn't my favorite. It didn't actually go well with the lobster. Ada juga yang kayak lada hitam ya lobsternya, cuman kayak menurut Toti nggak cocok sih. Yeah, I'm trying to like explore and taste lobsters in different sauces other than butter because then again, butter lobsters are so expensive. Oh, what I hate the most is baked lobsters though. Baked lobsters doesn't taste like lobsters. Baked lobsters just taste like cheese. Yeah. Like, you know, lobsters, but they put like a bunch of toppings on top of it. And then when you scoop it up, suddenly it's just all buttery and it's just so mushy. You can't actually get the plumpness of the meat because they've already processed it so much. I don't know, man. There's baked lobsters? Yeah. How does lobsters taste like cheese? Because they put like a bunch of cheese on it. It just turns into cheese. I just don't like it. Gitu. Hai. Lobster は生では食べないの。いや、生は無理でしょ。やっぱり生はちょっと怖い。I don't know about like raw seafood though. Like, I've seen like those Korean raw crabs. Like, what's it called again? The genjang? The ganjang-genjang? Jajar-genjang? Apa sih yang kepiting-kepiting Korea yang dimakannya langsung gitu? Yeah. I've seen people eat like marinated crabs raw. Like, they're not processed, but like, I don't know. It's so scary. To me, at least. I don't know if I can eat something as raw as crabs or lobsters. I can still eat sushi and sashimi, yeah, but like, I draw the line where it comes to shellfishes. Like, what do you mean you eat oysters raw? Well, I don't eat oysters anyway, so... Gitu. Hoi. Gitu deh. Wait. Oh, here's an interesting question. Ollie, what do you think is a good way to show your friends that you care? I'm pretty new to this. I think show your friends how you care is by asking them what they really, really like. Because, you know, even when I'm with my girlies, even though, like, we're super close with each other, we sometimes like to check on each other, like, what our borderlines are. Apa sih? What our limits are and what the things that we don't really like. By the way, thank you so much for the Akasupa, not Luke Campy Bread Dog! The Oshi buff is real. I just pulled a Draco in FGO first try. What the fuck, Ollie? You're welcome. Mwah. That's what you get when you watch an Ollie stream in the morning. Thank you so much for the Akasupa. Every single super chat will go back to me and the channel and content creation. So thank you so much for supporting me. I hope you'll be treating yourself the same amount, the same $100, because you gotta treat yourself for getting that Draco in FGO, man. Congratulations! Thank you! Yeah, but anyways, going back to friends, sometimes I would step over my boundaries, you know? Sometimes I would do something that my friends don't like. And thus, to avoid such things, I usually just ask them, okay, so what are the things that you don't like me to do? I think that would show them that you actually care, because you really want to get to know them, you want to be nice to them, you don't want to pressure them into anything, you know? Gitu. Quite reasonable, right? Yeah. Because when it comes to like becoming friends with someone, I feel like it's a give and take. Like, you give them your attention, and then you make sure that they're okay. And you take what they give you back, and it doesn't have you don't take it forcefully, you know. You don't command them for their time. You don't force them to actually talk to you. They'll reply when they'll reply. For example, Gerard. I decided to like DM Gerard about like my class with Pan the other day. I was learning like a bunch of Tagalog with Pan the bread. And then I decided to send him like a Momomo Green. He only replied to me like 10 hours later. Yeah. So just make sure that you know the boundaries and you know the things that your friends like and dislike. Yeah. 10 hours later. Momomo Green. Momomo Green. Everybody give it up for Panda VTuber. She's from the Philippines. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Pan. Me and Pan just had our cover together, by the way. We sang Mini Skirt by AOA. So, if you guys know the song, if you guys like it, you guys should probably check it out. And which, by the way, Pan, did you know that we hit 50,000 views? That's insane. 50,000 views in a few days. Watch her mini skirt, everyone. She sings so good. No, Pond sounds so good. You guys gotta watch it. You guys gotta loop it. Yeah, that's also something that I've been really proud of myself also. I feel like I've gotten better at singing. I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely a lot more... How to say? I'm a lot more diva, and I'm a lot more better at singing whenever I sing songs that are fun. Miniskirt was one of them because I could just like go full on sultry mode. It was really, really nice. Please listen to our miniskirt cover. It's so good. Yeah. Yutaro-san, thank you so much for the gifted membership! I enjoyed it so much too. I love singing with Ollie. Likewise, Pun. Likewise. Thank you. Also a super chat from KR555Wizard. You know the Mr. Bean episode where he is at a buffet and then eats bad oysters? That basically happened to my mom in real life many years ago. Life imitated art. Yeah, you see, that's one of the things that scares me about oysters. The Mr. Bean episode actually scarred me also. It traumatized me. I don't wanna get poisoned like Mr. Bean did. Like, man, the guy couldn't even sleep after he ate them oysters. Ah. Gitu. Yeah, it's quite traumatic. I don't know how many of you guys watched Mr. Bean. It's like the live action one, not the cartoon one. Food poisoning is the worst experience, right? Gitu. Oh, there's a question here. I know Hololive is very busy around this time of the year. Are you eating? Are you sleeping properly? If you want me to be very honest, I'm not too busy. But my sleeping schedule and my eating schedule has been bad. Yeah, which is why I'm trying to fix it by doing morning streams as well. I feel like if I do morning streams, then I would definitely get hungry by lunch. And I would definitely, you know, get my shit back together. It's not... I'm not that well right now. I would sleep at 4. I would wake up at 1 p.m. I would have my lunch or dinner, my supper, I guess, at 5. And then I would stream. Or like I would work. And then after I stream or work, I would have my dinner at like 12. It's not the healthiest cycle, I would say. Yeah. Tiny Sauce, thank you so much for the Akasupa! Hi, hello! Are you staying? Are you gonna be staying? Are you going to like join us with our free talk? Hi, Tiny Sauce, so good to see you. Please don't leave. In case you guys don't know who Tiny Sauce is, Tiny Sauce likes to like send an Akasupa saying hi, and then they would send like another super chat saying bye because they can't actually stay for too long. Unfortunately not sorry. No! No! Come on! Man, I'm streaming at different time. I got a lore explanation now. Obviously! I try to remember every single one of you. Man. This sucks. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here anyways, Tiny Sauce. Zombie lore. Everybody has lore. I tried to remember every single zombie. Also every single Zomrad as well. Yeah. Gita. Ollie basically has a wiki on us, probably. Yes! Well, not really. I don't actually, like, write it down purposely. I just try to remember as much as I can. Really? Yeah, which is why. If you're a lurker, I'm not going to pressure you. But if you guys want me to remember you, you guys should show up a lot more often. I promise I try to remember. I'm a cider. Please do not notice me. I'm just vibing. Oh. Too bad. Yeah. I'm romantic. She remembers a lot. I do. I try to anyways. Ollie's so cool. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, there's a question here. 女の子だけど、檻の嫁になっていいですか? I'm a girl, but can I marry Ollie? Can I be your wife? 何の質問だ? 当たり前だろ! 誰でもは檻の嫁だよ! What a question. Listen. I feel like female fans are very rare to get. Like, I don't know. I can like remember all of my female fans by my fingers. You know, there's just so many female fans. Well, not so many, but there's like a few female fans that I would definitely remember. I could count them with my fingers. So it always makes me super, super happy because I feel like other than female fans, the only girls that watch me are like other VTubers. Ne? Come, let's marry her together, fellow ladies. The girls get special treatment, obviously. I'm sorry, man, but listen, I will marry the man eventually, but the female comes first, okay? The female first and then the men. Don't worry, I swing both ways. And which, by the way, it still shocks me that people just think that I'm a pure lesbian. I'm not a pure lesbian, guys. I'm bi. I swing both ways. So I hope with this free talk, it clears everything out. Because I feel like people just constantly think, oh, Ollie's just your bit. You know, I like both. Okay? Why choose one when we can have both? Fellow bi. Wait, what? Ollie loves men? Yeah, I think dudes are pretty cool too, man. So there you go. Oh, the greed. Wait, was that a secret? It wasn't a secret. It's more of a lot of people get it wrong. People just think that I just like women. That's not true. Well, I do love them. Her greed sickens me. Yeah, common misconceptions. It just doesn't come up often, so I'm just here to clarify. I also like boys. I was about to say dicks, but I also like guys, okay? I like males also. I knew I heard you say you swung both ways. I recently got into a big fight with a bunch of novelites friends about this last week. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I don't discriminate. Give me. Give me all the love. Yeah. Gitu. So do you like masculine women and feminine men? Dude, you're mistaking me for Michi. I like my women feminine. I like my men bare. I don't know how to explain it. I like it when my man has like a little bit of a chub. I think that's cute. Like, I like it when I hug my man and then I could just sink into his like, you know? Like those lumberjacks, those, man, I don't know how to like explain it. I like the dad bod. I like dad bods, okay, when it comes to like men. People don't talk about dad bods that much because people be like, oh my god, E-boy is so sexy. Well, to each their own, but I like my man dad bods. So I need to gain weight now? Well, it's just an ideal. Doesn't mean you have to gain weight. Yeah. Gitu. Feeling better about my body type now. Yeah, you know what? It frustrates me because there's so many fans out there that are like, oh my god, I'm so ugly. I'm so fat. No. What are you talking about? You're literally my ideal. Shut up. Man. Yeah, for my women, I'm a lot more flexible with my women. Yeah, because, I don't know, women pretty everywhere. Gitu. Low self-esteem team, let's go. No. Listen. Low self-esteem is not a part of my ideals. I closed the door on you. What I like are confident, sexy men. Men who love themselves is like top priority. I know I like dad bods, but if you have low self-esteem and if I date you, you just constantly say, oh my god, I'm so ugly, or like, oh my god, maybe I should lose weight, then you do not have a place in my heart. I only want to love someone who loves themselves. Okay? I don't want to be loving people that don't love them. Like, you're giving me a lot of things that I need to do. Gimana ya? If there's someone who doesn't love themselves enough, I'll have to do extra loving, if that makes sense. Okay? So, low self-esteem, self-depreciation. Oh man, I don't find them hot, man. Hey, I have low self-esteem with confidence. What does that even mean? 今日からオリの嫁だ。そうだよ、イカそうめんちゃん。嫁だよ。When is Ollie opening her wife's only fan club? We should open one! We should... Alter! Aku jadikan kau ketua! It's time that the women also rise as well. I don't... Like, you know, sometimes I get bamboozled. Sometimes I would think that the men... Wait, no. Sometimes I would think that the women are men, you know? I need to see more women! Also... 降りたますか Girl はみんな嫁にする。いや、そうだよ。何が悪いのOllie, you're so cool! Thank you. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Let's see. What other questions do we have? Sometimes I feel like I talk too much and I'm afraid I make others uncomfortable. How to know to limit my talk, like not too much but still a good one. So I'm assuming you don't have honest friends here. Because usually when it comes to like my friends, we're very brutally honest with each other. Like if something bothers us, we would just say it like straight on. And that's usually what I do with my friends also. If I think I talk too much, I would just ask, hey, am I talking too much? Is this bothering you? Did you want to like have your chance to talk or like tell your stories as well? And they'd be like, oh no, it's okay, go ahead. Or they would say stuff like, well, I do, but I want to hear you finish first. Yeah, I don't know. If you don't have like honest friends who just says what they want straight up, I think it's a little bit difficult. As expected of Ollie, she does not discriminate between men and women. Also, first appearance in a public stream. Hello, Zomraz. Wait, really? Lightning, this is your first time in a public stream? Interesting. Yeah. So I don't know. But then again, if you want to be like very analytical and logical about it, I guess the best way for you to like know if you're talking too much is like by watching their body language. If they look like they're not interested, then that's when you can actually stop. But I don't know. I feel like those types of friends are like the worst. I would low-key call them out for it. I'd be like, okay, I'm sorry. Was I boring? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm using the BGM that Pan gave me. I wonder if Pun is still here. Pun, I'm using your BGM. Yeah. Itu. The worst type of friends. Lost a lot and I'm grateful. Again, it's better to have like only a few friends. Like one or two, or like one group of friends instead of having like a bunch of friends. It gets exhausting. Yeah. You can't just befriend everyone. I learned that the hard way too, because I remember past Ollie, she would think that she wants to be friends with everybody. But like, everybody have like different interests. They talk differently, and sometimes I just don't vibe with them. Gitu. I do limit my friend circle for many reasons. Nah. It definitely gets mentally exhausting. Cocok-cocokan. Gitu. Hehe. Oh, here's a question. I'm new here, a silent watcher, but I got a friend to watch you. Are you going to be more unhinged in the future? If yes, I love you as a friend. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not unhinged 24/7, okay, guys? I can get unhinged, but not all the time. Alright? It just so happens that the clips that actually clip me are when I'm unhinged. Yeah. I get unhinged in membership. I'm a lot more loose in my memberships because, you know, it's like my safe space. But in public, I only do it a few times, man. Like, I know that the clips that go viral is when I say, like, the most unhinged shit. But I'm not always unhinged. Like, look at me. I'm having a proper, normal free talk. We don't usually have this in 𓊈𝓤. In 𓊈𝓤, I talk about the same things over and over again. So what you're saying is that I should get a membership. Yeah, actually. If you get a membership, especially like last membership was pretty crazy. Like it was whiplash. It's like a roller coaster. We go up and then we go deep down and then we go high up again. Man. Yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you want the unhinged Ollie? Join the. But again, the unhingedness, it's more, how do I say it? It's not everyone's favorite cup of unhinged, okay? So, be warned, sometimes the unhingedness can be a little bit too much. Like, even my 𓊈𝓤 sometimes thinks, oh, Ollie, are you sure you want to keep talking about this? We've been at it for an hour now. Tuesday Victim, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. There you go. Now everybody can know how unhinged I am. Thank you so much, Makasi. Tuesday Victim, you're so nice. Everybody say thank you to Tuesday Victim. Thank you, Tuesday Victim. Yeah. Ollie ara-ara dong. Beuh, masih zaman nanya ara-ara ternyata. Boleh. Boleh kok, ara-ara kan ya. Udah lama juga sih. Tak apa. Ara-ara. Masih zaman ara-ara, gak apa-apa. Free ara-ara for everyone. In the big 26! Slam! Alamak, 𝓈𝓤𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓮𝓵 loh. Lu jangan bawa-bawa 𝓈𝓤𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓮 di sini, Wanjay. Dulu denger ara-ara oke, sekarang merasa fosil. Iya ya, merasa tua gak sih? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like ara-ara is such a 2020 thing, like 2021 at most. It feels so old. What in the world? Morning Panda! Oh, Ollie, it's such a burden carrying all this handsomeness by myself. If only there was a cute woman around to throw my arms around. Maybe someone empowered by nutritious lobsters. Me! That's me! That's me! Thank you so much for the Akasuba Morning Panda! Tawa, sorry. Yay! Thank you. You can throw my arms. You can throw your arms around me any time of the day. Merca! I pressed the wrong sound effects, okay? Yeah. Man, you gotta share some of that handsomeness. I don't have any. What a handsome man with a handsome Akasupa. Thank you. You know what? Just with that, I think I'll be having like a pretty... I think I'll have a fancy lunch today. America jump scare. Yeah. Gitu. Aku mau makan sisanya, Tuan. Let's see. Oh, this is a fun question, I think. Ollie, what are your favorite kinds of birthday gifts? I like this topic because I love birthdays. I love it when it's my birthday. Okay, so like, even now, I really like birthday gifts that can get wrapped. You know, I like wrapped birthday gifts. I like being able to tear it down and see what's beneath the wrappings, you know. I love it so much. And I think the birthday gift that touches me the most is when, like, for say, my friends, they get me like birthday gifts and it's just a bunch of random items that just reminds them of me. Yeah. For example, Reichi is very much into Lolita and Jiraike fashion, right? So what she would do is that she would look through like a bunch of catalogs and she would find designs that she thinks reminds her of me. Yeah, those types of gifts I think are really, really sweet. Like personal gifts that they think like, oh, this reminds me of Ollie. Or like, oh, I think Ollie would love this. Yeah. Like, for example, I like things that are personalized to my taste. For example, this is just an example. Once the girlies, they threw me a party. And Michi just wrote penis on the wall for me because she knows how much I like crude jokes. She knows how much I like the lewds. She would write boobs and penis all over the walls, and that makes me super, super happy, you know? Yeah, it's those personalized fun. Yeah. Ah, yes. The wall. I'm a simple girl, you know? Or who was it? I don't remember who, and I feel bad. Oh, it was Muna Senpai. So she got me a crude lamp because she knows that I would be so entertained by it. So it's basically a lamp of a dude. And if you want to, like, turn the lights on, you gotta, like, flick the switch, but the switch is positioned by the crotch, so it looks like a penis. And if we turn it on, it looks like he's quote-unquote turned on, get it? Like the switch goes up, and then that's when the light turns on. It's those types of gifts. I like those. Like the gifts where they think, oh, I think Ollie would like this. Or gifts that are like, oh, this reminds me of Ollie. Yeah. What a time to come in. Oh, welcome, everybody. Sorry. we're talking about birthday gifts, and that's normally the birthday gift that I would really love. And remember, it's Muna who gives it. Yeah, because she knows that I like those sorts of things. Yeah, so any gift that where people just constantly think of me is what makes me really happy. Because you know what? I'm very vocal with all of my interests. I'm very vocal with what I really don't like. So when people actually listen, and I would know that they would care if they actually, you know, get me something related to the things that I say. For example, I feel like if I got like a lobster plushie or if I got like a lobster t-shirt, I would be super, super happy as well. It's those gift thoughts. Yeah. How about a pee-pee pillow? I wanted to buy one for myself. Yeah, but I gotta buy it from Amazon or eBay. But I'm Indonesian, so like, Yeah. Gitu. Hoy. Ori-chan, 久しぶり。ごめん。お久しぶり。オリの配信へようこそ。Yeah. I rarely join your streams, so how unhinged can you be on your streams? I could be pretty unhinged. Like, you know, sometimes after every single membership, I would regret the things that I say. Again, I try to limit myself as much as possible because this is a public stream and I might get clipped, and after the clip, I might get hated on. So I usually go unhinged when I'm on membership. I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm just saying that well, you could be the judge yourself. This. Let's see. She's containing her immense power. Apa ini? Man, these questions are something. Somebody asked, can we save the dying star? Man, what is it with you guys wanting to save the dying star? Why? What do you accomplish when you actually save it? Tell me. Elaborate. How about you guys do the explaining, and how about you guys do the talking this time? Because I don't know how to answer this one. Apa sih? Oli, aku dapat gratis membership 1 bulan. Omenito. Man. Yeah, extremely important we get the answer. Well, I don't know. Can we save the dying star? Well, can you? Can you actually? I wouldn't know. Yeah. Oh, here's a nice question. How would one get started as a gaming streamer, technology-wise? Technology-wise, I feel, first of all, you should get yourself a mic. There's a lot of very cheap mics out there that actually do the job really well. And if you want to make sure you sound good, you could get an audio interface. Right now, I'm using a Rodecaster Pro 2, which is pretty expensive. But sometimes, if you're still starting out, sometimes you don't even need an audio interface. You just need something that can connect your voice to the PC. Like if you want to use like a headset mic, then that also counts. If you want to start, you can start from anywhere. It just depends on what quality you want to start on. Yeah. Because if you're asking me, I'm using a Newman, and Newman is very expensive. I wouldn't recommend this to any newbies or like any beginner streamers out there. And if you want to be a gamer, like a gaming streamer, it also depends on what games you want to play. Like for example, if you want to play like mobile games, then obviously all you need to do is to get a game capture. But if you're going to play something with like really high frame rate, like let's say Red Dead Redemption or like GTA, all that jazz, obviously you need to have a beefy computer. And there's a lot that goes within your PC. Yeah. So make sure that you know what you want to play first, and then you situate yourself with the said PC, if that makes sense. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people, they invest a little bit too much when they first start out. Yeah, so just plan it first. What games they actually want to play. If you're going to play Minecraft, I don't think you need that much of a beefy PC. Yeah. So. Gitu. Gaming streamer basically needs 2 equipments. 1 is the gaming equipment and 2 is the streamer equipment. Yeah. Exactly. Gitu deh. What do you mean Minecraft is heavy? I didn't say Minecraft is heavy. It really depends on what you want to do, to be honest, right? For example, I think games with capture cards, they don't really take that much CPU, right? Like CPU usage. I don't know. Or maybe I just have like a really buff PC, so I can't actually vouch for anything. Yeah. Don't forget fist-proof keyboards. That also depends on your uses, because to be honest, the keyboard that I'm using right now, it's not fit for gaming at all. The keyboard I'm using right now is a very pretty keyboard that makes like really pretty sounds. For example, if you want to hear it, here's some ASMR. Yeah, and the way it's modeled is it's modeled for someone that likes to type, and it's not modeled for someone who likes to game. Like the WASD, it's not very friendly for this one. Hi Pebbles, welcome in. Pebbles, are we getting raided? Oh blah, Iris, Rock, whatnot. Hello! Oh, we're getting raided? Are we? No? Hollow Ian raid. Oh! Hello! An Ian raid? Multi-manual raid. A multi-manual raid. From the Hollow Ian channel. Right! You guys were having that new information about like the concert, right? Welcome to the stream! Hi, we're just doing free talk. We're just chilling right now. Welcome. Aw, that's so sweet of you guys it's so sweet of you guys to manually raid me right now. Oh, the Blu-ray for All for One! Right. I'm in All for One, by the way. Yeah. Hi, welcome! Yeah, you were. I was. Getting the visa was like very hard. Oh, you guys wanna... I don't know if I've already told you guys this story. And in case the raiders are still here, I have a fun story for you guys. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, by the way. Nice gift! Yeah, it's a story of how I actually got my US visa when I needed to go to All for One. So, being an All for One, it was my first ever US visit. And I was so nervous when it came to like the visa interview. But the interviewer of my visa was actually very, very nice. It was a guy. He kind of looked like Peter Parker from Spider-Man Spider-Verse. Exactly like that. And then he was asking me all sorts of stuff like, oh, what is the purpose of your visit? Oh, are you going to be staying in one state only? Oh, and how long will that be? Like, he's asking all of like these normal questions, but then he hit me with like, okay, so explain to me the meaning behind All for One. Tell me what the theme of the concert is. Out of all of the things, out of all of the questions that I prepared the answers for, I did not expect him to ask me to explain the theme of All for... Oh, man. So what does All for One mean to you? This is what I said to... This is what I said to the interviewer. Oh, so the concert is called All for One because this is where all of us communities from different fandoms, you see how there's so many girls? This is where we all unite, we all come together and we celebrate this wonderful dream and this wonderful community together because, you know, all for one. I did not explain it very well, but he laughed, so I guess it was a good thing that I explained it that way. The only comment I got from him was like, okay, that sounds very Japanese-like. I believe you. I'm like, okay, thanks, sir. Thank you. God! Visa approved. Man, for real. And you know what else he asked me? He was like, okay, I have another question and I need you to answer me honestly. I'm like, okay, hit me. And then he was like, is this going to be streamed? Yes. Yes, sir. It is going to be streamed online as well, although we do have our offline venue. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. I'll watch it with my wife. And I'm like, why? Why though? Why would you? He knows. Man. Yeah, but he instantly believed me that I was going to the US for like a concert. He understood that I was a guest for a concert. The only thing that took a while was like the paperwork, because he was like, okay, listen, I believe you. Like, there's no way that you'd be making this up for this visa interview. But this is my first time seeing a case like this. So I'll have to look for like the proper labeling for your visit. This might take a while, so like, sit back, okay? I feel like he was just messing with you on purpose. I think he was! Man! It was something else. Yeah. Hello, Ollie. Did you have fun with Vietnam? Hololive just released the photos that day, and I am that Leon, by the way. You are that Leon? Why didn't you want to introduce yourself as Testalot? I would have recognized you! Yeah, but yes, I did. I had fun with Vietnam. I've talked about it in a previous Free Talk, I think. It was really, really fun. 今日は英語オンリー。今日は英語オンリーです。けど、翻訳マシンがあるから、ぜひぜひ、遠慮なく日本語を使ってください。Because there's a case where lies break down. Since you held honestly, you were fine. Yeah! Yeah, so apparently, there's like a really big poster by the America Embassy in Indonesia. It says, don't lie! Be honest. So that's exactly what I did. You know the visa guy, like this Peter guy, he even said, okay, so out of this poster, which one is you? He told me, okay, dox yourself right now. Make me believe. Are you in the poster of All for One? I'm like, no, sir. No. Again, I'm just a guest. If you want to see me, I had to pull up my phone. I was like, can I use my phone? And he was like, yeah, sure. So I opened my phone and then I looked for the post that has like the Ollie guest announcement in it. And I was like, I'm this one, sir. I'm this one. I'm the redhead. And he was like, oh, okay, I see. And then he proceeded to ask, okay, so what's your character? Kill me! Like, obviously, when it comes to, like, visas and whatnot, this is, like, a country-to-country issue. So, I can't lie. And I can't just tell him, oh, so sorry, but that's a secret. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm tied with NDA. Like, what if I say that and suddenly I can't fly to America, right? So what I did was just, I clowned myself. I humiliated myself. Man. He was just doing his job, but oh my god. I had to be very brutally honest. It's like, okay, very interesting zombie. So what's the lore behind that? I'm like, listen, I get that this is an interview, but shouldn't you be asking like other stuff, like how much money I'll be bringing, or like which hotel I'll be staying at, or stuff like that? Are you not going to ask me if I'll be like meeting up with like relatives in America or something? Like, aren't there better questions for you to be asking, sir? Man. Gitu deh. Bro has priorities. Damn it, Peter. This is my interview and I ask what I want. He's just bored of asking that all day. Maybe. I think he was just messing with me. Yeah. Mate was dancing between elaborate lie or truth and couldn't find the questions. Yeah. So yeah, that happened during my visa interview for All for One. So that's a little fun tidbit for you guys. It's a lot more interesting than a generic interview. Because when else... Again, I went to America for like business purposes, right? I'm not there for tourism. And the said business is actually very... It's very unique because, first of all, I'm a VTuber. I'll be performing as a guest in a concert. But I'm from the same agency as the other girls. And we are, you know, and our office is in Japan. So, like, it was a lot to unpack, low-key. Yeah. Not every day you got to interview a streamer from a JP company, for real. I remember him telling me that, oh yeah, no, like, I've been trying to get into the weeb community for a while. Like, I know Indonesia has like Komifuro. Me and my wife are planning on going there next time. And I'm like, holy shit. White guy, by the way. A white guy in Indonesia saying that he wants to get into like the weeb community. Wow. Man. Bro was just dumping everything for real. Man, gitu deh. Maybe he's here. Maybe he's listening to the stream. I hope not. I really hope not. I don't know if I'm allowed to like drop all of these details about my interview. Man. Ew. Alright, let's see. What other questions do we have? What is one place you would like to visit? So, last time I had this question, I answered Turkey, in which I still want to go to Turkey because I think Turkey is a wonderful and beautiful country. But the dream country that I really... Apa itu? Ollie, I need to vent. My friend talking about shit about my Ollie Taipan. Then he's not your friend anymore. Murder. Putuskan tali silaturahmi. Tusk. Death! Off with his head! Wipe him off the map, fam. Wipe him off. Hola, buenos noches. Buenos noches! But yeah, anyways, the dream country that I really want to go to. The dream country that I want to stay for at least a week. The dream country that would make my whole entire life. And I would have no problem with dying a second time. Would be Switzerland. I want to go to Swiss. Swiss looks so nice. I want to see the mountains. I want to see the rivers. Swiss! And if not Swiss, I want to go to Kazakhstan. Oh, like I want to see the nature, the fresh air, the many trees. I want to see like the pretty views, you know? A beautiful destination. Yeah. If you want to go to Switzerland, you have to be rich. Exactly, which is why I say it's a destination, a dream destination. I don't know when I can go there. I don't know if I'll have enough money to go there. But for now, that's my dream. If I can go to Swiss, or if I could go to Kazakhstan, because Kazakhstan is like a close second to me, I'd be really happy. Yeah. Time to save money. Austria should be possible. Kira-senpai has been telling me to come to Austria as well. But to be honest, I'll be so honest, okay? I don't really know much about Austria aside from the fact that Kira-senpai is from Austria, you know? The only good view that I know that exists in Austria is Kira-senpai, you know? Yeah. She loves giving tours. I would love to go. I really would love to go. Ollie doesn't like cold countries, right? Yeah, that's also the thing. If it's too cold, I don't know if I'll be going. Then again, Swiss is going to be like super cold as well, so... Yeah, I want to see the Alps. Yeah. Gitu. Hoi. Can you tell us about any of your favorite Indonesian foods that can be easily made from the USA grocery stores? Indomie. Hello, US people. If you want to eat true, authentic Indonesian food, get Indomie. And if you're going to get Indomie, you gotta cook 2 packs at once. You can't eat 1 pack, okay? A lot of Americans, they make the mistake of like buying only 1 pack and eating 1 pack only. That's not how you eat it. You gotta do it with 2 packs. That's right. Indomie is not as common as ramen in the US. What do you mean? Somebody just said that they sell 𝓈𝓗𝓮𝓻𝓮 in American stores now. So what do you mean? Busted. 2 packs of Indomie, goated. I understand, but that's too much food for me. Boo! Boo! What do you mean that's too much? 1 pack is not enough! What do you mean? What? What is Indomie to begin with? Indomie is Indonesia's instant noodles, and it is nominated as the tastiest instant noodle in the whole wide world, mind you. Like, Indomie is so good that I remember that one country in Africa actually adopted Indomie and made it like their whole daily life. It's that good. Indomie is that good. Yeah, I think it was Nigeria. I think Nigeria like adopted Indomie and it became like their culture as well. But Indomie is from Indonesia, mind you. So that's why Indomie is always sold out at Donki. If you see someone eat Indomie, they're either Indonesian or Nigerian. This. Ever eat 𝓓𝓸𝓷𝓪𝓬𝓪 Korean ramen? Of course I have! What do you think I am? And I do love my bulldog samyang and my bulldog ramyeon. But Indomie is in my heart, man. It comes from the heart. You know you're not a true Indonesian if you don't like Indomie. Or at least 𝓈𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪, okay? But I feel like Indomie is a good I can't talk. A good representation of Indonesia. Yeah. You try a lot of instant noodle brands, huh? Yeah. In Indonesia, we have top 3 Indonesian brands. We have Indomie, we have 𝓈𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲, and we have Sarimi. We also have the infamous Sakurami, but we don't talk about the Sakurami. So, if you guys want to taste authentic Indonesian food that everybody eats, this is basically #1 in Indonesia and also Nigeria, okay? Indomie. Go for Indomie. I think Indomie, out of all of the 3 instant noodles I just mentioned, they have the best noodle texture. In my opinion, okay? In my opinion, don't hit me. In which I feel like 𝓈𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲 wins in terms of flavor. Like their sauces and like 𝓈𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲 just rocks the world when it comes to flavor. But if you're looking for like fullness, like if you want to eat noodles, like you just want to eat 1 pack of noodles and feel full, go for Sarimi. We also have Sarimi isi 2, which means 2 in 1. So you just buy 1 pack, but there's like 1.5 more in your pack. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm just saying that these are the top 3 Indonesian instant noodles, in my opinion. Yeah. Kapan di-sponsor Indomie lagi? Nggak tahu nih. Aku sedang menunggu. Yeah. Isi 2 is a scam. It's as big as Indomie Jumbo. Masa? Gitu kah? Oh. I watched a stream about Indomie Hololive collaboration a few years ago. And did you guys know that you guys can still get 𝓈𝓗𝓚? Yesterday I went to the supermarket and I actually found 𝓈𝓗𝓚. Like the Indomie and Pop Me that me and Kobo was sponsored in. It's called Indomie 𝓈𝓗𝓚 or Pop Me 𝓈𝓗𝓚. And I actually found it in the supermarket. So you guys can still look for it, actually. There's like a lot of Indomie flavors. Any recommendations? So obviously always go for mie goreng. Mie goreng is like the original taste of Indomie. It is the face of Indomie. Nobody else. Another flavor that I recommend. This is like the You know how mee goreng is like the dry noodles? If you want to get the soup noodles, I recommend soto. The Indomie soto. Why? Because I feel like that's also the representation of all of the soup noodles that Indomie have. My personal favorite though, Indomie cabe ijo, which is discontinued, but you can still get it in a few cities. I usually order online because I can't find it in my supermarket anymore. Indomie cabe ijo is like green chili, and it tastes completely different from all of the Indomie that you will ever eat. Yeah. So it's Indomie mee goreng, Indomie soto. There's also Indomie cabe ijo, which is very rare again. If you guys are trying to like buy it in America, or like if you guys are like Indonesians trying to get cabe ijo, it's going to be very hard because it's very difficult for me, an Indonesian, to even get my own supply of cabe ijo. So good luck trying to look for the green chili variant. Aside from that, there's also Indomie rendang. Indomie rendang is also dry noodles, and it's one of people's favorites actually. Yeah, Indomie rendang. This. Hoy. Rendang is heaven turned to flavor. There you go. Yeah. I'll grab them next time I visit ID. Oh, Gato, if you're coming to like Indonesia, I also really like Indomie Jumbo Ayam Panggang. Okay, that's a little bit long. Indomie Jumbo Ayam Panggang. This is the mee goreng variant, okay? It's basically a lot bigger and it has like a blue package to it. The texture of the texture of the noodles are very, very different, and I like the little tanginess that comes from it. Yet next to cabe ijo, I really like Jumbo Ayam Panggang a lot. Yeah. That's a special flavor one. Definitely top 5 in my list too. Yang warna biru kan bungkusnya? Ya. Enak kan ya? Tapi mie lemonilo udah pernah coba belum kali? Belum sih. Jadi Oli nggak bisa review apa-apa. Yeah, definitely can't afford that noodles, not even a single pack. Then how about you come to Indonesia? Come to Indonesia! Yeah. Emang ada ya jumbo panggang di luar negeri? Kayaknya enggak deh. Nggak tahu sih. Is there specific cooking techniques besides boiling the water? Okay, so hear me out. Indomie would taste different on whether or not you use eggs. Eggs are essential. If you want to eat Indomie in its raw form, then I guess you could just cook Indomie and that's it. But, hear me out. If you're going to cook Indomie, what you must do is, first of all, you boil the water. You wait for it to boil, okay? You wait for it to boil. You put your noodles in, and once your noodles are like half cooked, you crack open an egg. It doesn't matter how many eggs. You just need to crack one open. Like, you just put it in the boiling water. It would change the taste. It's a game changer. Take notes because it tastes different, okay? It tastes different. And usually, okay, this is just me. I would go one step further and I would cut up some chili. It doesn't matter what chili. I usually just use red or green chili. And then I would boil that chili with the noodles and also the egg. Yes. Yes. It tastes different, I promise. It has more umami, there's more flavor to it. Lebih gurih, tau gak sih? Yeah. So like you boil it with like a cracked egg and chili. And remember, it has to be cracked. You don't put like a boiled egg in it. No, the taste will not be the same. It has to be a cracked egg. Like you just dump the egg into the water. And there might be a chance of you guys getting like a bunch of bubbles coming up. If your pot becomes foamy, that's okay. Do not panic. Just turn down the heat. Just turn down the heat. The bubbles will go away, and then you just put the heat back on. Yeah. And this goes for if you're eating like the soup noodle or the dry noodles. Like there's a mee goreng variant and a 𝓈𝓗𝓮 variant, right? If you're eating the normal mee goreng, then you just strain everything up and then you eat it as is with like the sauces, of course. Yeah. Oh, and here's another tip. This is just me, okay? This is just me being greedy. This is just me being a fat ass. So if you guys are not about this culture, that's fine. But usually when you eat dry noodles Indomie or when you eat 𝓈𝓗𝓮, sometimes there's some leftover soup, there's some leftover roux, right? Some leftover sauce sticking onto like the plate. What I really love to do is that I would put rice on it. You either eat the Indomie with rice or you eat the rice afterwards with the leftover sauces. That's just me though. If you guys are not about that, that's okay. If you guys think that rice with noodles don't go well together, that's fine. This is just a me reference. Yeah, so much carbs, but it's so good. It's so good, man. Yeah, your greed sickens me. Yeah, carb on carbs. Or you know, you could do it my way. I also like turning them into hot dogs. You know how in Japan they have like yakisobapang? Which is basically like fried noodles in a hot dog bread. I like doing that with my Indomie too. Indomie tastes good with any other carbs. Period. Yeah. Now there's an idea. Another carb combo. Wow, the carbo is very heavy in this one. Insta-ipi. Tapi kenapa ya mie yang dibikin sendiri sama yang di warkop beda rasanya? That's also a question that I've been asking myself. So, you see, guys, if you guys want to cook Indomie, or if you guys are going to have someone cook it for you, it's going to taste different as well. I feel like Indomie tastes better when other people cook it for you. So in my family, I feel bad for saying this, but in my family, whenever we want to have like an Indomie night, we would make my little brother cook it for us. Because out of every single member in my family, he's the only one who can make Indomie taste good. Like even my mom loses to him. Yeah. Bilang aja maunya dimasakin. I don't know, it just be hitting different. Olo Kang Indomie. It's a psychological Indomie question. I don't know, Indomie just tastes better when someone cooks it for you. If you cook it yourself, it tastes different. Yeah. Did you ever apologize to your brother? No. Even till this day, if I come over to my parents' house, I would still ask him to like cook Indomie for me. And it has to be him. Ellie can't cook it, my dad can't cook it, my mom can't cook it, it has to be Alo. It's just a thing that I have with Alo. You ever stir-fry Indomie with some milk creamy noodles? I have. I didn't like it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a very big fan of creamy Indomie because Indomie is not Indomie when it's creamy, man. Oh, here's like another recipe. And I asked... Never mind. But this is like a recipe that I've been really liking. And I'm sure that the third world countries would understand this. So basically what you do, let's say that you cook Indomie, okay? You finish cooking, you finish mixing the Indomie with the sauces. Now what you want to do next is that you mix the Indomie with egg mix. Like, you know how when you make an omelet, you mix eggs together? Yeah, so you put your Indomie into the egg mix, and then you fry it like an omelet. That's right. That's right. Indomie omelet. So, like, the Indomie is within the it's so good. And I'm not saying, like, you know how, like, Japanese, they have, like, the omurice where they put, like, the rice by folding... Like, they fold the rice... Like, they wrap the rice with eggs. That's not what I mean, okay? What I mean is that you mix it with the egg batter and then you cook it that way. See the Indonesians coming out be like, yes! Yes! Bomb! Martabak, Indomie, pizza mi, omelet mi. There's so many names for it, but what I'm trying to say... Like a pancake! Like a pancake! Exactly! Omusoba. Omusoba じゃない! Omu wa yappa 違う. Omu はね、中に入るってことだよね。これは一緒に焼きます。わかる? It's different from omurice, it's different from omusoba because they only wrap it with omelet. That's not what I mean. I mean, you cook the noodles and the eggs together in one pan. これは大事よ。オムじゃない。It's scrambled eggs, but there's noodles inside. お好み焼き。そう、お好み焼きみたい。Shit's good, man. Yes. Boil the noodles, rinse, fry with scrambled egg. So good. Yes, and add vegetables and become okonomiyaki. Yeah, actually. But you see, it tastes different because the sauces and the spice that comes from Indomie gives it a different kick. It's really nice. Gitu. 言って。絶対うまいやつ。Maybe I'll try. Yeah! Good luck, good luck! And if you guys are looking for references on how it looks like, it's called Martabak Indomie. Yeah. I know it looks weird. I know it looks very meh. But I promise you the taste is really good. やってみます Gitu. Yeah, so those are like different ways I eat my Indomie. I hope you guys like it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I cannot with spicy food. My spice tolerance is low. Like how low? Because I feel like Indomie, like this is what I believe, okay? Because I have a lot of people that have very, very low tolerance when it comes to spice, but Indomie is different. Indomie tastes better with the sambal. If you don't make it slightly spicy, it does not taste good. I'm just saying. And this came from like little Ollie. My first ever exposure to sambal, my first ever exposure to spicy food was through Indomie. So usually, they would cook my Indomie without the sambal. They would cook it non-spicy. But I remember, I had a maid. This was like back then when I was rich, okay? Back then I had a maid. She made me Indomie, but she accidentally put the sambal in. Like she put the spice in, you know. Little Ollie, who could not tolerate spice at all, ate it. And although I was in pain, it was like a good type of pain. I know what you guys think. Low spice tolerance, I can't eat spicy at all. But I promise you, even when I was a kid, when I was like 4 years old, I remember. It will change your life. If you don't eat spicy, that's okay. Just eat Indomie with a little bit of sambal. You guys gotta understand. You guys gotta believe me. You guys gotta trust me. Listen, I've been doing this for so long here. I promise. This is low-key like kink opening. Yeah. She can't even eat anything with black pepper. Well, listen. Black pepper is different from Indomie. You gotta trust me. Believe me. Okay? It's okay if you don't believe me. Believe in Indomie. Just once in your life. I promise you will like it. I promise. All of my other friends who have low spice tolerance, they like Indomie. I promise. I put my life on the line, yeah. You eat Indomie with spice. Believe in Indomie. Calm down, I'll try it. Good, yes, try it. And then you will believe. You will believe. My wife, who is not so tolerant of spice, can handle Indomie, so Ollie is not lying. See? Believe! Believe! I'm sorry for screaming. Okay, I'll try it out, but what's sambal? Sambal is basically chili sauce in Indonesia. You know she's serious when the accent comes out. I try not to let my accent comes out because sometimes I sound so weird talking in this accent. I try my best to use like an American accent for you guys. Ya ampun. So chili jam. Shut up with you and your chili jams, fucking white ass. Don't discriminate my sambal like that. Ollie, sambal is not chili sauce. Well, sometimes we say it's sambal, okay? Sometimes. Saus sambal kan? Like hot sauce paste. Yeah. Are there different types of sambal? You guys want to get into sambal talk now? I could talk for long days when it comes to sambal. I could teach you all of the sambal ways. We have sambal mata, we have sambal terasi, we have sambal bawang, we have sambal cabai hijau, and so many other sambal out there. Do you want to get into sambal? Sambalado. Ooh, good shit. Thank you. Yeah. Sulawesi have sambal kuning. See, Sulawesi, an island in Indonesia. Okay, a region within Indonesia. They even have sambal that looks yellow. Sambal usually looks red because we usually use chili. Yeah. Does Indomie go good with chocolate milk? Don't mix it together, 𝓈𝓤𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓮𝓼, but thank you so much for the super chat. Chili oil termasuk sambal? I don't know, bagi Oli termasuk sih. Tapi lebih pedas omongan tetangga silly. Chucks! How spicy can sambal get? It depends. It depends on you. And it also depends on the recipe. For example, green chili sambal. Sambal cabai hijau. Sometimes they can get really spicy. But most of the time, sometimes, they're a lot more mild than normal sambal. Like let's say sambal bawang and sambal cabai hijau. Usually cabai hijau is a lot more mild. Yeah. So there you go. It kind of depends. It kind of depends on the recipe. Because sometimes there are sambal that don't even taste spicy unless they make it spicy. There is this one restaurant called Ayam Geprek Pak Gembus. Okay, a Pak Gembus restaurant. Basically, they serve chicken with sambal. But they have different levels. Even though the sambal, they taste the same. They have the same base. They can be a lot more spicier depending on your tolerance. Yeah. Gembus goated. Yeah. My spice tolerance is weirdly inconsistent. You know what? If you get diarrhea, you get diarrhea, man. Diarrhea makes me look good, so maybe it'll help you too. We got 30 minutes straight talking about Indomie. Wait, did we actually? Okay, let's look for a different topic, shall we? I'll read a different question. Let's see. If you're comfortable sharing, can you tell us more about the time when you were rich? Ah, man. Wait, how many of you guys actually know that I used to be rich? Raise your hands. Because I have like a full character arc. We circled that as well. Yeah. I didn't know Ollie was rich. I do. I didn't. I don't know. Me. Okay, so I'm new, so no. Okay, so back then when I was a teeny tiny Ollie, when I was just a little boy, my family was really rich. So rich that in fact we move a lot. And this happened when I was like 2 years old. I remember we moved from like Bali, we moved to like another island to another island to another island. We just keep on moving. And we moved mansions, by the way. It's not even a house. We moved mansions, and at minimum we would have 3 maids. Yeah. One would be the one cooking, one would be doing the cleaning, and one would be the one babysitting me and my siblings, because I have 3 other siblings, 1 older brother, 1 younger brother, and 1 younger sister. Yeah. And we used to be really rich. And when I finally had the consciousness, like, you know how when you're a kid, you develop consciousness when you're like 4 or 5? So when I'm like around those age, I managed to like experience what it felt like to be wealthy. My family, they would have like 4 cars on standby. We would have maids always. If I wanted to eat snacks or like, let's say have Indomie, I could just ask my maids to do it. And I went to like a private school as well. Like a rich kid private school. We also had a driver back then, so the driver would always drive me to school with like one of the 4 cars that we had. Yeah, it was a good life. It was a really, really good life. I would throw extravagant birthday parties as well. My parents would like organize them for me. And I remember one time, I think I was like 6 years old. I came home and my living room was just filled with like mountains of wrapped presents. That's where I actually got like the joy of like opening wrapped presents. It was just the best time to be alive. And anything I asked for, I will get. It came to the point that, you see, I really like Disney. I grew up on Disney when I was like super small. So if my parents were to ask me to go out, I don't go out dressed normally. I would go out in a princess outfit. Like, let's say my mom and dad, they want to go to the mall just for a quick shop. I would wear my Snow White outfit, and maybe the next day I'd wear my Cinderella outfit. The next day I would wear my Aurora outfit. I just have like a bunch of dresses as a kid. I remember, like, for real. Were you a chaebol? I was kind of a chaebol. I was an actual princess. Yeah. I I wear a lot of stuffs actually. It came to the point that even me and my mom, we had like weekly shopping sprees every single week. Every single week, we would go to the mall. We would go to like shopping outlets, like fashion outlets, and we would look for like those princess gowns that usually kids would wear to weddings. Yeah. So I would say I was pretty darn rich. I was so rich that in fact I had a whole collection of Barbie. Almost all of them. I did not have the 12 Dancing Princesses Barbie, but every other Barbie I had. And Barbies were very expensive, by the way, like even back then. Yeah. I remember I was so rich that even my allowance, I would order Pizza Hut every day with stuffed crust. Like, that's how rich I was. I was stinking rich. Yeah. All the Barbie. Dang, that is rich. Yeah. But unfortunately, my family got scammed. We got scammed by this really corrupt guy, and we went bankrupt. So the reason we went bankrupt was because my mom and dad, they tried to sue the person that scammed them, right? But I'm just going to say this straight on. Indonesia has pretty corrupt people, so every single lawyer, I remember my mom telling me that she hired 7 different lawyers, okay? Every single one, they said that they would be different, but they also scammed my mother. I think, kalau nggak salah, berapa ya kerugiannya ya? Besar sih. Ratusan M. Yeah. Like, billions of rupiah went down the drain. Because my mom and dad, they just kept on getting scammed by this lawyer. And you know what made it even more frustrating? So I had a best friend when I was in elementary, right? And her dad's a lawyer. And, like, their family also owns, like, the private school itself. My mom and dad decided to go to my best friend's dad, and the dad also scammed us. Like, holy shit. And we went bankrupt. And when I say bankrupt, it came to the point that me and my siblings, we actually had 2 gap years. Yeah, we couldn't go to school because my mom and dad, they could not afford school for us. The money went down the drain. There was a point where the scammer tried to sue my mother as well. My mother was like locked up in the police station for like 1 full day. Yeah, it was pretty messy. Yeah. Like, we couldn't go to school. Me and my siblings just did nothing at home for like 2 years. My mom nearly got jailed, but obviously she didn't do any crime. She just tried to sue someone for being a scammer. Yeah, and then we lost our house. And that's where everything just hit like a different low. We then moved into like this kos-kosan. I don't know how to explain the kos-kosan. It's like a very, 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 very tiny apartment that people usually... Like, it's very tiny. It's like 3 meters times 8 meters. It's like very tiny. So you could imagine, after we went bankrupt, we had to move there. 5 people, by the way. I had like an older brother, but he was already in America by then. He decided to become like an American citizen before the bankrupt thing happened. So he was safe from the poverty that we experienced. But I got so poor. My whole family, we had to share a 3x8 room together. 5 people, mind you. Yeah. And we didn't even have enough money for like beds. So my mom and dad, they got us 1 mattress. Me and my 2 siblings, Alo and Ellie, we would sleep in it together while my mom and dad, they would sleep on the floor. Yeah. It was pretty bad. It came to the point that we even had to share 1 canned food. 5 of us. And sometimes on a good day, we would buy ourselves satay, which are skewered meat, like beef skewers. But we would only get like 2 skewers per people. Like 2 skewers per person. Jadi kayak satu orang 2 tusuk gitu loh. Yeah. And that's where my brother really got... he became the masters of Indomie thanks to like our poverty. I don't know how he did it, but he would always make Indomie taste so good. Yeah. And then obviously my aunts and my uncles, they felt bad because me and my siblings couldn't get like proper education, right? So a lot of my aunts and uncles, they started getting together and they started funding for me and my siblings' education. But it's very, very hard because I feel bad, right? Because like, why are my aunts and why are my uncles doing this? Like, I feel bad because I feel like now I'm indebted to them. Ever since then, I study a lot so that I could get like scholarships, whatnot. If I could get like the first rank, like there's like rankings in schools, right? If I could rank first in every single subject, then I might just get a scholarship and a discount, and that would make my uncles and aunts' life a lot more easier. Yeah. And then from then on, I keep on trying to find ways to make money as well. I think I was in middle school by then. I was like 7th grade. I started tutoring my teacher's daughters. Like, I'm really fluent in English, so I decided to become like an English teacher. However, that didn't last long because it turns out I'm too good at teaching. Okay, this might be a flex, but when I was tutoring English to my students, they canceled class with me in 3 months because by then they did not need to learn anything. They got so good at English because I taught them that they were like, okay, then I think that's it. Uy, makasih! Man. Oli, kamu suka nematoda gak? Nggak tahu nematoda apaan. But thank you, Viola, for the donation. Yeah, I was too good at my damn job. Yeah. And again, all of my students... I was in middle school, by the way. So, like, all of my students were, like, elementary or also middle schoolers. All of my students, they flew with flying colors. Like, suddenly everybody's getting 100s thanks to me. I was overqualified that I lost my job. Yeah, and because I couldn't tutor anymore, I had to look for, like, a different way to get money, right? Because even back then, I wanted, like, things for myself. I wanted to have like a phone. I wanted to have like I don't know, money to actually eat good. Like getting a burger back then was such a pain. Like I had to like save up all of my allowance just to get like a single burger. It was so hard back then. So what I did in middle school was that I started doing a lot of competitions. So obviously schools, they do like a lot of competitions, right? I joined a speech competition, a storytelling competition, mostly storytelling because storytelling is actually very easy. What else? I almost joined debate, but I decided debate is not for me because I don't like arguing with other people. And there's way too many rules when it comes to like debate. But like I also wrote poems. I also wrote like I started writing short stories, and all of that, it gave me like a little bit of allowance to actually buy my family some food. I remember this one time I saved up all of my winning money just so that I could buy my whole family like burgers. That was like my first ever time I actually got to treat them anything. Yeah. Things didn't look so good. Even then. Yeah. We were still in poverty. Up until high school, I was still very, very poor. Like, I managed to get into like this really good school through scholarship. Like, the school is very hard to get in, but I managed to get in thanks to my talents as a storyteller and as a speech. And then from high school, I started doing role plays, I started doing theater, I did so many more competitions back then. But the school that I went to was like a very prestigious school. It was very hard for me to keep up like my #1 rank. It was really easy to get like rank 1 in middle school, but then high school, everybody is just a lot more smarter than me. So I was almost always last rank. But I did a lot of competitions, so that actually compensated for my scholarships, whatnot. Yeah. And then I died. Yeah, even when I was starting out, even when I was debuting, I was actually really, really poor back then. Yeah. This. There was a reason why my first ever cover in my channel, like 𝓈𝓸𝓵𝓃𝓃, I only released it 1 year after my debut, I think. Or was it in my birthday? Yeah, because I only had the money to actually make a cover by then. So becoming a VTuber actually did elevate my financial status. I'm a lot more stable now thanks to you guys. But that was the story how I was super rich back then, got hit with dirt poor poverty, and now I am back again. Yeah. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Yeah. Glad to hear we were able to help. You did. You guys really did help me. By a lot. I'm so glad that, I'm in Hololive. Yeah. What a story. The rise and fall and the rise of Kureiji Ollie. For real. This. What's this? Momobiri! Hello, Ollie! I have news. Big news! I've been working hard and saving up for a good reason. I know, because you're coming to Indonesia and you're going to be staying for like 1 month, right? Because I'll be in Indonesia for TF23 and we'll be there for a month. I know! I saw your tweet! Salah. Congratulations! Thank you for always cheering me on. I'll keep doing my best. And I hope you enjoy Indonesia! I'm so glad you finally have time for yourself. Me and seeing... Sometimes it upsets me whenever I see all of your work photos. Not because I don't like seeing you working, but it's because I always see you working. I never see you like actually enjoying yourself. So I'm so happy for you, Momobiri. Omedetou! I'm so glad! I hope you have a lovely time in Indonesia. Also, do you have any places to recommend or visiting or kinds of food to eat? Are there also ID common phrases that I can say in public spaces? I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, okay. It's a good thing that I'm finished with my story, because if not, I wouldn't be able to like answer you. So I really hope that you can go to Bandung. There's this one place in Bandung that I would like to recommend to everyone, okay? If you guys ever go to Indonesia, and if you guys can go to Bandung, I'd be so happy. So, in case you guys don't know the geography of Indonesia, usually if you come to Indonesia, you either land in Soekarno-Hatta or you just go directly to Bali or something. So, I'm assuming that you'll be landing in Jakarta, right? Which is Soekarno-Hatta Airport. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in Jakarta, but mostly we have malls. Most of the stuff that you can do are in malls. I think you would need to look for like really good restaurant. Oh! Wait. Okay, wait. I need to think. So one thing that I would definitely recommend you guys to do in Indonesia is, one, obviously for the culinary, we have like really good food. But two, the number 2 thing that you guys need to do in Indonesia is go to the spa or get a massage. I feel like our spa is on a completely different level. I tried going for like a massage in Japan, but it hits different, you know. Indonesia has better massages for cheaper the price. I recommend you to try it. Okay? It's like first is food, second is either a massage or spa. I promise you it's different. I promise. Third, if you have enough time, well, you'll be staying for like a month, right? Don't stay in Jakarta. Do not. I advise you to actually travel. We have so many amazing places in Indonesia, and it would suck if you just stay the whole day in Jakarta. If you want to stay in Jakarta, just stay for 3 days. That's it. Cap. Okay? So, you guys can go to... One is Bandung. Bandung, I definitely would recommend. Because even Indonesians go to Bandung. Even the people in Jakarta go to Bandung because Bandung is amazing. And if you go to Bandung, okay, there's this place that you need to go to. It's called 𝓈𝓗𝓵𝓃𝓃. Hear me out. Have you ever saw like Flintstones and how they eat meat from like a bone? That's how it was. 𝓈𝓗𝓵𝓃 is crazy good. The meat falls off the bone. You could stuff your face in it. It's so soft. It's so good. If you go to Bandung, you have to go to 𝓈𝓗𝓵𝓃𝓃. It's nice. That's real. In Bandung. So if you want to try 𝓈𝓗𝓵𝓃𝓃 for yourself, I would advise you to go. It's like Indonesian barbecue. It's so good. And never go to Bandung on a weekend and holiday. That's right. Because, again, Indonesians also go to Bandung for vacation. So, only go to Bandung on weekdays. That will save you. I will save you by saying, if you want to go to Bandung, go on weekdays. If you want to travel around Jakarta, maybe go on Sundays or Saturdays. Well, maybe not Saturday. Maybe Sundays. Sundays is a lot more realistic. There's also Jogja. Jogja, we have so many things. I can't even put them to words. We have like the food. We have like the historical monuments. So many. And then you guys even can go to Batu Malang. Batu Malang is really good. Batu Malang, it's like Bandung and Jogja. And they get fused together, you know? Yeah. Not a lot of people talk about Batu Malang for real. Sini ke Malang. Yeah. This. Jogja's food is so cheap and delicious. Exactly. I will guide you in case you go to Malang. See, you have Yukikaze if you want to go to Malang. Dieng! Oh my god, also Dieng. Dieng is beautiful. Dieng has the amazing mountains. If you go to Dieng, I advise you to try glamping or like camping. Dieng is beautiful. I've never been there, but I advise you to try. Dieng, super pretty. Yeah. Again, there's just so many places that you can visit in Indonesia. Bromo is too cool. There's also Bromo, yeah. We'll start with Jogja. Actually, makasih Ollie will eat now. Okay, fine. You come, you flex, and now you're going to bed. Okay, you don't want to listen to me. I understand now. He's like, oh, where should I go in Indonesia? Anyways, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm just going to go to Jogja. I'm going to sleep. Okay, you can tell me you hate me next then. Fucking, it's 12 a.m. Then why did you ask that question? You're just here to flex, you self-centered, selfish mother... Apa sih? Udah, sana tidur, good night. Kesel banget. Gak sopan anjir. No, like, imagine if you were in my shoes. I ask you like, oh yeah, where do I need to go if I was in Canada? And then, never mind, I don't want to listen to you. It's 12 a.m. so I'm going to sleep. Yeah, rage bait? That has to be rage bait. If that wasn't rage bait, I'm losing it. Because there's no way that Momo is that bad. Holy shit. Ah, that's upsetting. Hey, Ollie, you're out of milk, by the way. You're right, I'm out of milk. Let me get some. I never went anyway. I'm still here. I was just so upset. Who does that? Anjing, kesel banget. Hayo Ollie, marah-marah lah. Eta. Kesel. I'm sorry. You better be, motherfucker, anjing. Kesel banget. Yaudah sana tidur. Sana. Paling kamu bakal nanya oshi-oshi kamu yang lain juga kan? Kamu gak bakal dengerin rekomendasi dari Ollie kan? Sana, udah tidur. Oh, bodoh. Nyonya, ohayo lah. Sorry aku telat baru bangun soalnya lemel. Hope you had a delicious breakfast, cintaku. Jangan lupa minum air ya sayang. Thank you, Dylan. Minum. Ya, dibawa masalah Oshi ya. Ya lagi. Tidak akan aku permasalahkan kalau dia tidak bermasalah. Kesel banget. Next question. Let's see. What's it like being in an agency? Is it difficult? Not really. Like, what did you guys expect from an agency? Maksudnya kayak, what do you expect if someone is from an agency? The only thing is that we probably have like a lot of rules, but the rules are to actually prevent us from getting in trouble. For example, we're not allowed to sing Disney songs because we will get copyrighted by Disney. That's one. That's just like one of the examples, okay? Like, two, we're not allowed to tell you guys our schedule. We're not allowed to tell you guys where we are because that would potentially dox us. Yeah. It's normal, I guess. It's like any corporate job, I feel. The only good thing is that I can talk to you guys. Yeah. Yo, Ollie, why you got the Zeta body pillow in the background? That's 𝓈𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪, you little shit! That's not Zeta, that's 𝓈𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪! Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Knowing how much I get to say, I don't think the rules are that harsh. The rules aren't very harsh. To be honest, I understand why we have a lot of the rules. For example, when we want to use like fan arts, obviously we have to put like the credits, right? And the thumbnail and also description. I think that's also like a really, really good rule. Because that would also like, you know, we'd be supporting the artist because if they like the art, like if people like the art, they could just go to the description, check them out. It's really, really nice. Yeah. Gitu. Wait. Let me try guessing your current location, Ollie. You're in Earth right now, Ollie. Am I correct? No, why did you have to dox me like that? Mean. How come no Anya body pillow though? Because Anya doesn't have a body pillow. I think within Hololive, the only people who have like official body pillows is like Area 15 and 𝓈𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪. I don't think everyone else have like body pillows at all, including me. Yeah. This. Oh. Have you tried to? Yeah. Do you want body pillows? I do. It's a crime that you don't have a body pillow. I know it's a crime, but yeah, I've got some nice unofficial body pillows already, so sometimes I think, should I really release one? I have like more than 6. And I think I would have, no, more than 8 if anything. I think I have more than 8 unofficial body pillows. So I don't know. Thank you. Hi Ollie, I'll be attending Fan Expo 2026 event next month at Anaheim Convention Center to meet up with Peter Cullen, who voices Optimus Prime for Transformers for the first time. Oh, well, have fun! I don't watch Transformers, so I'm not really sure. I don't know. happy for you. If that's what you like, then congratulations. Thank you. Going to bed now. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Ricky Lunar. Oyasumi. Yeah. Thank you. Let's see, what else? Do we have any other questions? If you could pick any Hollow member to go glamping with, who would you pick? Does it have to be like one member only, or can I pick like a bunch? Can I pick like my team? Or is it like one? A bunch. Okay. So, if I can pick a bunch of Hollow members, the first one that I'd be inviting is Kobo. Kobo is hilarious, guys. Kobo is hilarious, and sometimes when she gets into like the deep talk mood, it becomes a very interesting conversation. So the first one that I would definitely get if I were to go glamping with anyone, it'd be Kobo. Second of all, I would get Rizou. Rizou because she's really good at cooking, and the deep talks with Rizou also go hard. So like imagine having Rizou and Kobo doing deep talk together. Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah. So yeah, first of all, Kobo, Rizou, and Kiara. Like this is not biased or anything, but Kiara, man, I'm just inviting the people that I think have very, very interesting deep talks, okay? Like, I feel like if I had those three, we'd be talking all night. Yeah. Gitu. Aside from them, I think I would also get 𝓈𝓗𝓮. 𝓈𝓗𝓮, why? Because they're really good at organizing, they're really good at keeping things at bay, and I like things when they're organized. I like when we have schedules, I like when we have, like, things to do. I don't like it when we have to think things on the spot, and then everyone's just like, I guess that's okay, you know? So 𝓈𝓗𝓮 I would definitely love to go glamping with. Because you know what? Every time I visit Japan, I'd always be next to 𝓈𝓗𝓮 anyways. Yeah. I've heard their stories, I've heard how they plan for stuff, and I just think they're the most amazing twin? The most amazing people to be around with. So, Kobo, Rizou, Kiara. Am I the only one who thinks Ollie is high cholesterol VTuber? You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I am high cortisol. My stress spikes every single time. Yeah, you're right. If you want low cortisol, you go to either Zeta or Kyla, I think. But anyways, that's from the ID and Ian side. If I could choose from Holo JP, the first one that I'd be choosing is Subaru. Subaru Senpai. Subaru Senpai is so fun! She's so funny without trying to be funny. I don't understand. I just love Subaru Senpai. Yeah. Like, if I could choose who I want to go on a vacation with like Holo JP, I would definitely choose Subaru Senpai first out of everyone. I think she's the funnest ever. Yeah. Everyone wants Subaru. Of course! She's unapologetically funny. No, she's unpurposely funny. She's unconsciously funny. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Even though the stars and moon shines at night and during the day the sun bases all during the day, I still prefer Ollie because she shines all over my life. Ah, stop, Lunamo. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. And then next, after Subaru Senpai, I want to get Miko Senpai. Miko Senpai. Oh, man. You know, there's never a dull moment when I'm with Miko senpai. It's always funny with her. Again, Subaru senpai and Miko senpai, I love them both so much. They're one of my favorite senpais. If I can be like super brutally honest, they're my favorites. Because they've shown me nothing but kindness, they've shown me nothing but warmth and fun and funny shit. So Subaru senpai, Miko senpai. And one more from Holo JP would be Laplace. Laplace is insanely funny. I don't understand how she can be so entertaining 24/7. Like, even during the break room. Like, you know, it's a break room. We're supposed to take a break. We're supposed to, like, be calm. But she would always come up with, like, ways to entertain us. She would find fun in everything. Yeah. Laplace? Oh yeah, she's hilarious. I love her so much. I really do. Presenting a band of comedians glamping session. Yeah. So, again, if I were to like get a group of people to join me for a glamping session, I would invite Kobo, Risu, Kiara, Flamoko, Subaru, Miko, and Laplace. The 7 of them. And with me, it becomes 8. Ah, that sounds so fun. Laplace would be like, "Don't smile. Serious English." This rame bener ya, gak apa-apa sih. True gak sih rame gitu? Glamping in the Swiss Alps. Ah, yeah. Sounds like chaos. It's because it sounds like chaos. It sounds so fun. Uri special unit. Gitu deh. Yeah. Itu camping atau pasar? Diam kau Azizu. Ah, betul. Terima kasih Alter. My goodness. Thanks for answering. Of course. Yeah. This. Let's see. Maybe one more question and then we can end the stream. I think I've been talking for like 2 hours now. Let's see. Let's see. Who do you miss collaborating with? Be honest, don't lie. Who do I miss collaborating with? I don't think I collaborate that much in the first place. Who do I miss? Still Aniki. To be honest, I can collaborate with him anytime. It's just that I keep on forgetting to like organize a collaboration with Aniki. I do miss collaborating with him, but if I were to say I miss collaborating with him the most, I don't know. Did Ollie ever do a collab with any Stars member? Is that a fucking insult? Hello? What? What? That has to be rage bait. That cannot be an actual question. Goodness gracious. Does he know? Like back then, I think in my early years, I collabed with Holostars the most, if anything. I remember I organized a Holostars and Holo ID Mario Kart party. I think I also organized like a Holostars and Holo ID Among Us. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't collaborate with the Holostars that much anymore. Mostly because I've been busy and I kind of want to do my own thing. But But I collab so much! Man. Was the worms turning you too? No, I think that was someone else. Yeah. I've never did that. I also organized an Apex tournament that also included Holostars as well. So like, yeah, I collaborated with Holostars before Holostars Ian was even a thing. And I got a lot of angel from that as well, I remember. Thank you! Yeah. Hi Ollie, out of money, so I just want to report I received your anniversary, synchronized, and chromatic feature ticket merch just now! Whee! Congrats! Awesome! Congratulations, I hope you enjoyed the merchandises. But I think the person that I miss collabing with is 𝓈𝓈𝓮𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓮𝓼. Yeah, he's graduated. He's an alumni of Holostars Ian, and I just really think he's a really funny guy. Yeah. I've collaborated with him twice. I did an Apex collab with him in Vesper, and then we also did a drawing stream together, and it was really, really fun. Yeah, 𝓈𝓈 was great. Yeah. I also really like his original song. Man, I streamed that shit so much. Copium! Copium is such a good song. Yeah. Sticking it. So stupid. Yeah. Original or cover? It's an original that he made himself. It's called Copium. It goes hard. It's like the exact music that I like to hear. It's like those fan-made game music. You know, like Five Nights at Freddy's, they have like fan-made music. Bendy and the Ink Machine. It gives me that vibes. And I like it so much. Man. It is a masterpiece. Né? Yapper. Ringo! Welcome to the stream. Everybody give it up for Ringo Suga! She is an animator. An actual YouTuber. She's not a VTuber. She's an actual YouTuber. And she makes dope content. You guys should watch all of her videos. It's so funny. Welcome! Ringo, I just binged through the videos that you posted. Yes, like all of the videos, I haven't been like able to catch up. I've just watched them, all of them yesterday. And I saw that you put my fan art at one of the end of your videos. You didn't have to do that. I love Ringo. You guys should give love to Ringo too. Subscribe if you haven't already and watch her content. I think her content is like really, really fun to like watch when you're like eating. Yeah. So fun. Hi, Ringo. Listen. Of course I would. It's so cute. I have it as my screensaver on my phone, so I see Ollie every day. No, I need to make you a better one then. I need. I'll make you a better one. I promise. Ya lewat tau di YouTube. Iya makanya nonton apa? Seru. Gitu. Yeah. And with that, I think I will be ending the stream here. Everybody, it's been so fun talking. It's been so long since I did something like this too. Again, I usually only do free talks and like memberships. So being able to talk to you guys today in public, to share you guys some of my experiences, sharing you guys my thoughts, whatnot. It's been really, really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves as well. Aduh, my chat is freezing. Sorry, just a moment. And thanks for the chat. Yeah, and thanks for coming. Hoi, do you have any plans after this? After this, I think I'm going to go get lunch. And then I'm just going to chill. Thank you, Yapper Ollie. And thank you for coming, Ringo. Yeah. めっちゃ良かったね。Alright. Next up, we'll be reading donations then. Kita baca donasi. For the donations I've already read, I will be skipping. But for the donations that I've missed, don't worry, I'll be rereading them right now. We'll be starting with Streamlabs, and it seems like we don't have any. Yeah. Yay! No Streamlabs donations, so we're going to Super Chat. Yeah, it makes my job a lot more easier. Alright, so from Super Chat, I would like to say thank you to Isangmi-nim! Ohayo ni, Ori-chan, apa kabar? I hope you're doing okay desu ne. I can't watch your stream, but I wish everyone doing well. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you, 감사합니다! And then next is from, let's see. Tatagata Killer. I'm playing Death Stranding 2, and I got surprised when a well-known VTuber showed up. Not gonna spoil it here. What game would you like to appear as a cameo or an important role? You mean Pekora Senpai? You mean Pekora Senpai? It's literally Pekora. Don't worry about spoiling anything. Everybody already knows. Yeah, but if I could appear in any game... Oh man, what game do I want to appear in? I have so many games that I really like. Oh! Yeah, 𓊈𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 11! I want to appear in either 𓊈𝓢𝓸𝓸𝓬 11 or Idol Manager. Those are like my top 2 favorite video games right now. I like 𝊈𝓢𝓸𝓸𝓬 11 because I'm in the fandom. And I really like Idol Manager because it's just so fun to play. Yeah. Idol Manager! So. Honey Pop! I don't think I'm allowed. Yeah. Also, did you guys know that... No! Recently, I've been seeing, like, the Ian members, mostly Mori and Gigi. They're playing some very interesting games. I think they've played Senran Kagura. I forgot what Mori played, but it has women in bikinis in it. I have the biggest urge to play it also, seeing them that they have played it. But I decided not to. Because I'm too scared. Did you guys know that I am the reason why we lost the honey pop terms? It was me. It was me. We lost the honey pop permissions because of me. That one was on me. I don't want anybody to lose their gaming perms, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Really? What did you do? I was there. This is my shocked face. So when I was playing Honey Pop, I accidentally forgot to censor. That's an oopsie on me. We lost it. It was me. Gold Bullet didn't get to finish Honey Pop because of me. Rainy, I don't know if Rainy finished Honey Pop, but she's not allowed to play it on stream anymore because of me. It was me. I would like to apologize to everybody whom I've disappointed. I'd like to apologize to all of the talents also. It was me. it was me. Yeah. I gotta apologize to Flayon because I think it was Flayon who asked for the honey pop terms. Did you get yelled at by management? No, they just shook their heads and said, "Oh, Ollie." I'm sorry, Flayon. It was me. Hi. Wait, Flayon did? I think it was Flayon who asked for the permissions, if I remember correctly. He was the first one who played it, after all. Naked doggies are right now. You just want to see me naked! We're not mad, just disappointed. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, guys. Ringo, no, don't look at me with those eyes. I know what I've done. I'm sorry. It wasn't in my intention. I would have loved to play it again. Let that be known. That is the biggest sin that I've committed, I feel. I just lost someone's game perms. It haunts me even till this day. Yeah. Thank you. Anyways, don't let Flayon know. Next is from Fedu. Thank you so much for the super chat, Fedu. Hoi. And then next is from Tagara Killer. You love strong, muscular, man. Sorry, I burped. I like men in general. So I do have my ideals, but I love men. And I also love women. Thank you. And then next is from Akane Tate Sub. Oh, Ollie, I love myself too much. Let's get married. You're cute. Thanks so much for the super chat, Akane. And then next is from oh, Rookie Learner. Thanks, Ollie. I recall you advised Gerard on streaming Switch games, so I thought you would be the best person to ask. By the way, please ignore my repeat question, but I also asked. Did I ever give that advice? Wait, did I ever tell Gerard to actually do Switch streams? Really? Did I don't remember. I can't recall anyways. You made him buy a Switch. Did I? Did I really? Oh yeah, he was asking, is your Switch a V2 or OLED? Like OLED. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know he talked about this. Yeah. Okay. You also got Gerard pregnant. Shh, we don't talk about that anymore. You asked Chat to Akasupa him for Switch funds. Wait, did I actually? I don't remember. Wow. How do you guys remember that? Even I don't remember. What? I did? Well, you know what? Congratulations. I'm happy for him. Yeah. Thank you, anyways. And next is from Fachu Diaz. Ollie, I have graduated from my engineer course. I'm finally an engineer. Thank you, Ollie. Congratulations. Happy graduation. I'm so happy you're an engineer. Or not. Engineer has so many things that they have to keep in mind and juggle. I wish you best of luck. Happy graduations. Congratulations. I'm still happy nonetheless. Good luck out there. Society is cruel. Good luck with all the engineers out there. We love you, engineers. Hashtag love the engineers because engineers are humans too. Yeah. Thank you so much for the pink super. Hoi hoi. And then from Satari, a clump crawling into the stream. Hug. Satari, I missed you so much. Bogo shipta. Thank you so much for coming and thank you for the super chat. I miss you. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you. And then from Akane, do you want to try my new brand of instant noodles? Me. Only the Indonesians would get that. Thank you. And the next is from Kuro-san. Super arigato. And then next is from Tenny-san. Now I came to Indonesia for overseas volunteer work and I can't wait to learn the Indonesian language. Ooh, okay, so one of the things that you need to learn in Indonesia, I feel, is how to say excuse me. So it's a little bit hard, but if you want to say excuse me in Indonesia, you say permisi. 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 Or punten. Punten isn't actually Indonesian. It's like one of our other languages. But it's a lot easier for you to say, I think. Punten. Yeah, punten is Javanese, not really Indonesian. Like permission, yeah. Or like excuse me when you're asking for like someone to like help you, or excuse me as in you're trying to like move in a crowd. You say excuse me. Punten, punten, punten. Punten. Permisi, permisi. Permisi. Permisi comes from the word permission. And it becomes permisi. Misi, 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 permisi. Yeah. So good luck. You got this. Punten equals permisi? Yes. It's the same thing. Thank you. And then next is from Rookie Learner. Going to bed now. Thank you, Ollie. You're welcome. Thank you. And then from Bob Hood. Be happy, Ollie. I will. Thank you. And then let's see. Lightning. I remember that Among Us collab. Fun fact, that was my first ever exposure both ID and stars back in the day. Good times. Yeah, I still remember how Yofi moaned in that Among Us collab. So apparently if you die, you have to scream in like the voice call, right? Like back then, Among Us, we did not have like a... Among Us did not have proximity at all. So if we wanted to discuss anything, we had to use like Discord. Yeah, and when Yuffie died, she was like, ah! Yeah. I remember that clip everywhere, right? Man. How many regional languages from ID Island do you know? None. Like, I know a few words like Punten, Sampurasun, Mongol. Like, all of those tiny words, but I don't actually speak it. It's like your first Japanese. You only learn kawaii. Yeah. Thank you. And then next is a super chat from Isangminim.
곤니치 올리 올리짱 롱타임 노우씨 아이 설바이브 프롬 더 미팅 데스냉 맘마미야 사야 마우 카시 올리짱 오메가 빅뱅 추추 머신곤 추추추추추추추 이야 아이노우 이니 실리 따피 사야 마우 아디오스 마이 브레인 프롬 올리 스트리밍 마이 브레인 아디오스 사야 마우 구구가가 데스냉 아두 바게마나씨야 아수타갈 올리짱 민따 까시 추추 디 아쿠 플리즈 구에엥.
I don't know if you guys caught all that, but basically he's telling me that he wants chuchu. And because he said please, I'll definitely give it to you. Oi, You ask nicely, so here's your reward. Thank you, Sangminim! I'm Dai. Thank you forever. 助かった。Yeah, I'm going to pretend this is for me specifically. Yeah. Boy. Thank you. And the next is from SZNURGUL. Nurgul? I don't know how to read your name. But thanks for the stream. I finally finished my Oli Ita bag with 7 Fest badges. I can't wait to show it off at the HoloIen concert. You made an Ita bag of me? Out of all people, me? Really? Aww. I look forward to seeing it too. Thank you. It makes me happy whenever people make Ita bags of me because Ita bags requires like a lot of dedication and a lot of patience. I don't have patience. I tried making my own Ita bag. No, it did not work. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, my Oshi will receive my love the way I give it to them. I don't need to show it in an Ita bag. I got like so pissed when I did my first Ita bag. Yes, I think anybody who can make their own Ita bags are awesome. You guys have the patience that I do not have. Thank you. And then last but not least is from Jimmy NGX. Speaking of games, have you played Dragon Nest before? I've seen many Indonesians played it today. Dragon Nest? No. No, but I have played Adventure Quest before. Yeah, but never Dragon Nest. I think Alo plays it. I think my little brother plays it, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Thank you. Anyways. Wow, itu zaman Dino li. Tua, berisik! Sama si Kan! Yeah. Adventure Quest. Good times. A Milo every day. First time dono. Learned Indomie knowledge. Thanks. You're welcome. And thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah, and that has been all of the donations for today, guys. That was really fun. I should yap a lot more. I love yapping with you guys. It's fun. Thank you. You're welcome. And thanks for coming, Nest Soto. Yeah. My favorite yapper. Alright, and I think that's all. Let's go raid Anya! She's streaming right now. She's streaming Is This Sea Taken? Yuk, kita nge-raid Anya yuk. Hoi. Hi. One final question. What's your favorite line in Asphalt Legends in the countdown? I like the one where I'm like, let's go! Let's do this! Let's, yeah, let's go! I like that line the most. Mau raid Anya? Yeah, we're going to Anya. So, anyways, thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. Kita kerete hontoni arigatou gozaimashita. Terima kasih banyak telah datang stream Yoli. I don't have any announcements per se. Let me check my schedule real quick, actually. So the only announcement that I have is that maybe this week there will be another morning collab. I don't know if they've already announced it, so I'm not going to say anything. But there's going to be a morning collab maybe on Friday. Look forward to it. Yeah. Thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. This has been Kureiji Ollie and I'm signing out. Alright, Otsu Kureiji! バイバイ